Talking about endurance. Endurance is one of the most hardest things, man. Endurance. Endurance is one of the most hardest things. I was just thinking about school, right? And I was thinking about how, like, the things you had to do in school. I mean, not really that, but it was really like the routine of like Monday through Friday. You know what I'm saying? Monday through Friday. And it was like I was just thinking about how I really didn't have time. You know, because Saturday was the only kind of fun day, and then Sunday was the only rest day, which is a day I couldn't really rest for real. And it's like when you think about it, all these, periods that we had to go through in school, a lot of these periods that we had to go through in school, and you know, 8 periods trying to figure out what to do in school and Monday through Friday, but it's like from 8 to 2. So it's like from 8 to 2, you just learning all this random stuff, and then you going home. It's no way that you could really, you know what I'm saying, retain all the information that you ever got. Like now, the way I work on my craft, school would be perfect. But it's not because I'm not thinking about. I'm thinking about everything now, like because I know it. I know though. You know what I'm saying? In school, it was kind of hard because it was like, you know, nobody was phenomenally rich, so it's like it's hard to maintain and go to school and not get laughed at or whatever, go through it or fights or. And there were some things I did that was just like, bro, like honestly, man. I mean, I'm not. You got to go through it. You go through it, and really, the crazy part about it is nobody even kind of remembers. Nobody cares at this point. Nobody even remembers or even talks about school. You know what I mean? Like, it's like nobody remembers what happened in school. They just like, yo, we got jobs now and we got, wives now and stuff like that. We got lives now. So, but then it's like, okay, college. But I always wanted to go to an actual good, like the college I should go to is in music engineering type of college. I need to be there. If it's not that, then. But then, now that I'm thinking about it, I always wanted to go. I'm gonna just say this: I always wanted to go to Florida. And now the crazy part about it is, now Florida wasn't really the place for me to go. I probably could steward it now, but that's like I was saying, probably. Back to endurance. Do you know how hard it is to completely shut the world? Like, even though I've shut it down, I guess it's like I'm believing I'm shutting myself down in a sense. But it's like that's like life anyway. But nah, like for real, shutting myself down because I know that I can like I have a lot to do music wise, and I'm not even talking about my talents. I'm talking about extra stuff. Like I know I know that there's a lot that I could get into. I know that there's a lot that I could do. The problem is not everybody's on the same page. The solution is I can still create even and it's kind of even going to be better the way the creation is going to be made. What am I talking about? I'm talking about like I don't know why I skipped to that, but it's like I'm just talking about my battle rap adventures and my battle rap adventures and like me, you know, creating. And what I'm saying is I can go out there and get into stuff, but not everybody's on the same page. Like I need like when I go out, I know this sounds narcissistic or whatever, but what I'm saying is if I could go out there and people say yes to what I'm saying to do, then everything would be right. If I go and be like, yo, I need you to do this. All right, I got you. Boom. Go over here and say, yo, I need you to do this. All right, I got you. Boom. If I could get that with at least 10 people as a team that it's not going to affect their life or whatever, then we good. But if not, then I have to create myself, not wait on nobody. But the crazy part about it is I have to create those scenarios when I get to those people, if I get to those people. Meaning like like I know it's weird, but long story short, it's like let's say I wanted to chill with somebody that I know that could produce mix and master, really mix and master. Since I know he's not on the same page, I gotta create what we're gonna do before I even get to him, even if I ever get to him. So by the time I do get to him, everything is gonna be good because I already planned everything to be good. And that's crazy, the word plan, right? And that's what I'm trying to do is plan everything. And it's hard because, it's like I'm on my own, not knowing because, and then it's hard because you can't rely on people, and it's like there's some things I just feel like shouldn't be, but it is. But it doesn't matter what I believe. It's just gonna be that way, whether it's wrong or not. And I don't like that because I feel like I believe when I'm wrong about something, it gets shut down. Boom, it was bad, it's shut down. It's like you're grounded. You're on timeout. And then it's like that word grounded, it's like real because it's like whenever something bad happens, it's like you get grounded. You're grounded. You see what I'm saying? You're grounded. So if you do something wrong, it's like the Mario game. You got to start over. As soon as you go boop 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 boop, you have to start over and go boop 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 until you mess up. And it's hard because people think we got to stop believing in other people's expectations or like and what other people think, even what we think. It's like we have to give ourselves a chance. And I feel like we give up on ourselves because the world makes you give up because everybody's not on the same page. Not everybody's on the same page. And I believe now I really got to be that type of person to be like, look, man, I got to make these. Whenever I'm doing something, I'm doing it. Like, I'm not trying to mess up. I'm not saying it in a mess up way. I'm saying, like, bro, I had to, like, let's say I got to clean up. Like, yo, bro, I have to clean up. Like, I got to do this. Like, let's say I got a basketball and I'm trying to make this far away shot. I got to attempt as many times as I can to do this. I got to do this. I gotta do this. And one thing it is hard to do is definitely tolerate people, especially people that don't do what I do. And it's like, I gotta listen to this. Like, and I'm not trying to be like that, but I really am like on some stuff where it's like, if I go out here, bro, and people ain't, I'm only like, for me to believe there's an entry fee. Now I'm playing. But for me to believe that people are supporting, like, I feel like I believe if people send me $1, I believe they supported and they really cared at least to send $1. And if you ain't did that, then why am I talking to you? I'm really seeing how much it's like. The crazy part about it, how I'm selling verses for $1, hooks for $1, CDs for $1. Now people are like standoffish over $1, bro. That's crazy. Now people don't even want to. I'm not saying people don't want to because I haven't gone out there and really asked. What I'm saying to the people that I did ask, it's like nobody want to give $1. It's like y'all afraid to give $1. Like, how do I got people afraid on every aspect? And I was thinking about that. That's why people don't want to talk to me, because my truth destroys them. The truth destroys them. People are not drawn to me because the truth destroys them. They know they can't get away with nothing. They know they can't just say nothing. They know it's going to be a consequence. They know it's going to be a consequence. I'm not talking about no fight consequence. I'm talking about if somebody does something wrong, it's going to be a consequence whether they around me or not. But they know that I am going to remind them that there will be a consequence. Even with me, the stuff I do wrong. That's why I'm trying not to do nothing, not to get into fights, not to be into no trouble, bro. And I don't care what nobody say. I'm trying my best not to do that. I'm not going to jail for nobody, bro. I'm not going to jail for nobody. So guess what, people? Everybody want to fight? No, we're not fighting. I'm not doing none of that. Stay all the way away from me. Stay all the way away from me. I'm not. Stay all the way away from me. I'm not going to jail for nobody. I'm not going to jail for nobody, bro. Nobody. And if I have to go through something that I think that I have to do and go through, bro, then I'm going to just say this, bro. Like, I'm going to say, I'm making this one album. This, you know what I mean? Me versus the new me versus the old me. And I have to write this. I have to say my thoughts, bro. Because that's the only way that's going to get me through this time is saying my thoughts and rapping my thoughts, but making it positivity at the end of the day. But I have to show y'all the negative things that I think about too. So y'all can understand why I'm positive. So I know it's kind of crazy because I have like a fan on in the background. Y'all probably can't hear. Sometimes it'll be on, sometimes it won't, but nah, dog, like it's just crazy, bro. Um the things that I have to learn and the things that I gotta study, right? To be honest, it's kind of out. Like it's like a lot. And I realize why people be like some people. So you don't hear from some people a lot. Do you know that a lot of people like post on here, but you won't even know that they really trying to do like to do other things in life. They got to do other things. Like this one girl, I never knew. Right, I seen this one girl, and I would have never known. But she had like, hold on a second. She had every time I see her, right, online, she posted a picture. Seemed like she by herself, right? But nah, she's not by herself. She's literally like she was by like when I seen her in real life, it was about like 9 kids. About 9 kids, bro. About 9 kids. And it was like she probably need all them food stamps to even live. A lot of people living off food stamps. A lot of people living off a lot of stuff. I think this one girl, if I'm not exaggerating, she had about 3,000 in food stamps. I was like, what? That means we eating every day. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Starting from the bottom is real. Do you know? how to start from the, like, I ain't gonna say do this, but I'm saying like the tricks of starting from the bottom. Starting from the bottom, like you literally can start from the bottom and go somewhere, but it's like the journey, bro. The journey. You know, one thing I can say is though, dang, it hurt to say this, but it's like I can't say that, you know, I can't say um um what do I want to say, bro? I can't say that, you know, we can do all this on our own. Like everybody needs something. Everybody needs something. If it, like, you know, so I don't even know, man, because it's like people like can say I did this all on my own, but we need a store to get food at. I should write this down, but I'm glad that I'm talking about this. We need a store to get food at, right? Some people need a job to work at. We need a place to stay, which is ran by other people. And if it wasn't ran by them, then how in the world would the electricity be on? Like we need electricians to help the electricity. We need people from the water company to help the water. We need people from gas to help the gas. We need people that cut the grass outside to cut the grass, or the grass won't be cut. We need people to pick up the trash for the trash won't be picked up. We need like the dumpster people. We need people to empty the dumpster. The dumpster would be full of trash if there was no place to take the trash to the dumpster. So I'm at the point now where I'm like, I don't think I can say that I did anything by myself. And then it's like, how in the world did I do anything by myself when I didn't create myself? I didn't create myself. I'm not the reason why I'm breathing. I'm not the reason why I'm blinking and I can see, and I'm not even the reason why I'm black. I'm not the reason why none of that. So now that I'm thinking of things, it's just getting more scary, bro. It's just getting more like, you know, things is getting just, it's getting wild. So Just thinking about a lot of stuff that I gotta do, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. I could get all my music and everything done if I had a team like that really cared, bro. But without that, cause it's not much they could really do, cause they have families, and I get it. And the narcissistic part about it is it's like I don't want to talk about nothing unless it's what I want to talk about. Because if it's something else, it's just like none of that is what I'm doing, and what I'm doing is trying to get us to make money. So if it doesn't pertain to something that's going to build and make money, why do it? You know, like if you think about it, some people, I know me, I'm talking about, have turned into like a computer scientist as far as like knowing what social media platforms do, like knowing how to make videos, knowing how to mix and master a song, knowing how to do all that. And it takes more lessons and actual sit downs and what they say college, right? But nah, this is what's hard though, right? Bills is what's hard. And the fact that there's not that many hours in the day, and the fact that it's not that many hours in the day, right? It's only 24 hours in the day. Problem is, people have created certain businesses that require a lot of work and little pay. Second problem is, I'm an artist, so when I get out of here and I if I get a job and there's another artist there, it's like it's a lot of artists trying to do the same thing, but they ain't on the same page, but they wanna be like, yo, what you doing though? Why don't we do this? Why don't we do that? And one thing I am proud of myself though is to say that when it does pertain to music, hey, I crack, hey, when it pertains to music, bro, I did rip it. I can say that I have rapped. I've killed it. I beat it. I made albums. I made mixtapes. I'm undefeated in battle rap, and there's some people that are the goats who haven't battled in a while. So what am I worried about not battling in a while when I can gain everything in this certain way and then battle? And that's just what I'm gonna have to do. Which is cool. One of the things I need to do is work on the gig. Work on a gig and sell that. Cause I'm like I said, I am gonna block CDs for $1. Rap verses for $1. And see, as I'm doing this dollar thing, y'all better be good because like it is gonna get to a point where it's gonna be $5, then it's gonna be 10. Then what y'all gonna do? You know, I'm just thinking, but see now I'm in my head like thinking, right? And I know it's gonna take a lot of like watching some videos and all this and all that, but I'm just like, dang, like it's definitely gonna take videos. Because all the people I know are really tied up in like relationships and something. They gotta deal with that. It's like they don't have time to talk. It's like sheesh. You know what I'm saying? Hmm. Just thinking of some rhymes. Sorry. Sometimes if I stop talking, it's because I thought about a whole bunch of things that rhyme. Um. Also thinking about how I have to take on something. Definitely got to take on something. And I know it's weird, but I'm kind of thinking like life is Pokemon in a sense a little bit because it's like when I thought about it, I thought about this the other day. It was like Pokemon, like you go out there, catch Pokemon, train them, and you really go out into the world and you really go to the next town and to the next city and to the next city. It's like it's fire. You got rivals, you got a lot of people that you're gonna battle, And that's what I do and think about with battle rap. It's like that. So the hard part is going out here and enduring people, going through it for hours, enduring people. And what do they call? I mean, I know they call it a job and they call that work, but it's like, cause like to me, it's like, the job. Like back in the day, the definition of a job was, you go, you know what I'm saying, and you go to people, and you have to go to people. You got to talk to people, all that, and you have to do that for like hours. You know what I'm saying? But it was like, you go and work, like you work, like whatever at the job you work. Now it's tolerate people. Now it's like I'm literally going to work just to get through and do it just to get through it. I'm not saying this right now. I'm saying hypothetically, if I had a job, right, or whatever. Don't matter if I do or don't, but what I'm saying, if I do, it's like I used to think going to work, working, whatever I had to do that was working, you know what I'm saying? I went to work. Now it's like, bruh, I'm literally going there just to tolerate. Like, I'm not listening to what nobody's really saying. And that's the problem, because people at work, some people, I believe, expect you to remember what they were talking about, or listen to what they talking about, or pay attention to them while they talking. You know what I'm saying? And I found some good places, but at the same time, people are racist where I'm at. And I have to deal with racism. So it's not just people. I got to deal with racist people. It's not just people. It's like racist people, when they know a black man is, older, not a younger black man, an older black man, they gonna be like, they're them racist. The racism just rises up in them, and it's like 10 times worse the older you get as a black person. Like, the racist people can't stand a 40-year-old black man. And what they really can't stand is a 50-year-old black man. And then what they really can't stand is a 60-year-old black man, because it's like he got wisdom. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about white people. I'm talking about racist people. And those people are white. Not all white people are racist, but we know racist people are white. And then some are black now or whatever. But mainly it came from, you know what I'm saying, pause from the white people. So I just got to stay focused on what I'm doing and in my training. And I should be good. Now, the difference between me doing what I do, though, is because it's like this, right? It's like I do what I do. And it's like when you do what you love to do is different. Me going out there and telling people about my music and selling on a CD, it feels good to me. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, yes, like, boom. But not doing that feels terrible. Not doing that feels very terrible. And going somewhere and tolerating them, enduring, because work is hard. If you could work, I'm going to tell you something. If you could work without talking, oh my goodness, that would be the best feeling ever. If you can go to work and be like, all right, we all working. All right, we out. But it's not that. It's work, and then it's like people want you to sit there and fucking talk to them, dog. And it's like, why do y'all want to talk to me? Why do you want to talk to me? Why do you want to talk about something that's not getting money? And I didn't even realize that, but I'm just like looking at people like, how am I going to get money with people? Like people, I remember people like try to really force conversations, bro. And I'm over here like, bro, why are we talking about things that's not going to get us money? What can we talk about that's going to get us money, bro? What can we talk about that's going to get the money? And the strategies I have, they are outside when it's time. And I have to discipline myself to endure being outside when it's time. Because that's what I got to do. As an artist, I got to be prepared when it's ready to be outside when it's time. One of the things too that's a big fear is getting too much money. Knowing your limit is the key, because honestly, the way how crazy this world is, I do have a relief, because it's like this world, these people, let's say I get a lot of money, somebody going to try to rob me. So what I'm saying is I'm telling the world right now, I'm only making $20 a day. I'm only going to keep $20 a day. I don't want to have $2,000 no more. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that I'm doing these talks, because it's helping me figure out what to even talk to other people about. For real, bro. Like, Like, that's just what it's gotta be, bro. Um, endurance, man. Endurance. Going out here and saying, I don't care what nobody talking about. If it's not making money, and the only reason why I'm saying making money is because we need money to eat food. Like I said, let me reiterate. I'm only getting $20 a day. I'm only trying to make $20 a day. That's the goal. And put it up and then spend it and only have $5 of that. I'm not trying to be rich no more. Because I believe it's kind of a trick. I believe it's a trick. If I could be good where I'm good, when I'm good, if I'm rich and I'm good. But I'm saying other than that, bro, the fact that I'm in the hood, bro, makes me want to go, you know what? I only want to make $20 a day. I don't even want to deal with none of this. I got all this, you know what I mean? When I say money on me, I literally mean $20 on me to make sure I got some money to eat. You know what's crazy? Because this would be a rattled up story. Funny how I said rattled up. But I'm going to go ahead and say it. 60% of this world is ran by people in the government. %60 of this world is ran by people in the government. %60 of this world is ran by people in the government who are tied with law enforcement, who tied with the military, who are tied in with the all that. All that is 60% of this world, bro. The 40% is who? I'm gonna go ahead and say it. It's ran by the LGBT. You know who I'm talking about. That community is taking over too, to the point where it's like, bro, because that has happened, there's nothing I can do. There's literally nothing I can do. Like, my body can't do anything anymore. Like, I can't, there's nothing I can do because they got all this control. So the only thing I can do is make $20. I can do other things, but those things require other things that are crazy, bruh. Enduring people. I remember being at this one place. I had to endure these people, but they were like flame. It was just like, bruh, like I had to endure them, and it's like, bro, how in the world can I do this, bruh? Because people are asking questions, they want to talk, and I just didn't want to talk. I don't want to be nobody's. I know that sound bad, bro, but I don't want to be nobody's kind of friend. I just didn't want to talk because at that time, for real, I was thinking I was really on go mode. But the fact that I have to go out here and endure whatever I do, if I want to do something like that, is like crazy. To the point where it's like, all I could do is do what I do and sell it. What do I mean by 60% of people is ran by this government? Ran by this world, which is the government. 60% people will lock you up, is what I mean. 60% of this world is ran by people who are protecting themselves to lock other people up in jail if they do anything they don't like that what they saw. If these 60% people see anything that they don't like, they're going to work together to lock it up. The only thing we can do is music. The only thing we can do is music, bro. We can't be sleep. We have to wake up and realize, because even look, when we at the shows, bro, it be security people, it be people ready to call the police so fast, bro. Now that I'm realizing all this, like, even at the shows, police is there, right around the corner, calculating, pocket watching. Pocket watching. The government is sitting there looking at every artist perform, pocket watching, talent watching, eavesdropping. You know what I'm saying? Look, I smacked my leg near my knee and shit. This is funny. That's how you know when somebody fed up when they smack their knee. Like, I'm playing. Eavesdropping, dog. The only thing we can do is create a new song and put it out there and go la 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 with it. And hope that we get $5 at least. Hope that I get $1 at least. There is no hope because everybody around you, dog. Everything around us is just, I see it now, bro. I see it, and it's really sad for real. It's miserable. It's like, man, what? How can y'all expect me? The only way I could, meaning to be happy, the only way I could be happy, bruh, is the fact that I was able to make enough money to eat that day. At least once. I just created a new idea. I need to write it down. Hold up. Let me see, bro. If somebody do that, see, I like these little things I come up with, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So people might not even be up right now, but that's the thing though, man. Like, yeah, I think I'm gonna like I wrote something down to where it's like I'm gonna do versus battles. Uh, pretend. I'm starting to see how I'm marketing this for real. Let me get this out. Endurance, 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 endurance. How can you endure? How can you endure? You know what you got to do to endure? You got to literally not care about nothing but what you got to do. You can't care about what your boss said. You can't care about what people said. You can't care about negativity. This is how you endure. Ignore ignore negativity. Ignore negativity 100%. 100% ignore negativity. It like you have to like let whatever let anybody say whatever. And I'm learning this too as a strategy too. Because I'm going to wait until it's the right time and just don't even document it to like, but document it. Like, just in your mind, just be like, all right, y'all did that. All right. I remember that. I remember that. I remember that. I forgive it, but I'm never going to forget it. I'm going to remember that. I'm going to remember that. I'm going to remember that because this is why I'm going to ignore everything that's negative. Ignore it. I don't got time to talk about why. I don't got to, like, I have to deal with it. I have to deal with it. I have to deal with it. But my nails just scratched the bed for a second. But nah, dog, like, for real. And if you trying to endure it, you gotta ignore it. Trying to ignore it, you gotta endure it. I'm about to make a flyer now. For the meantime, let's make a flyer. I just figured out something. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm now about to go live every day at 8 p.m. to see if somebody want to send $10 for a versus battle, 30-second rounds, timer, everything ready, just for the dojo, just for the kicks. If you need a feature, the prices have now went to $5 for features for raps or hooks, because that's me rapping. I mean, come on, man. $5, dog. Come on, dog. Now, if you want a CD where you just listening, it's $1. Everything has now went to $5. Depending on who you are, if you only got $1, then but $5 features, hooks, $10 for versus battles, 30-second rounds, 3 rounds, 30 seconds. Can't beat that. Cannot beat that, bro. Ignoring negativity, go out there. Like I said, with the CDs, boom, boom, boom. And I might, you know what I mean? I'm going to tell you this. So far, Mondays and Fridays, I'm definitely outside. You feel what I'm saying? But I am also thinking more about getting things solidified with the everyday thing. You know what I'm saying? Definitely with the everyday thing. Dang, they probably letting me go longer than an hour. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm about to start making a flyer and I'm gonna send that out to people. I'm just thinking, bro, of how the strategy is, you know what I mean? Hey, you know what I should do? I should be like, yeah, with the camera off, $10. Camera on, $20. Yup. Real talk, bro. And if y'all want to see me outside face to face, man, you already know what it is. You know that price is still 500. No, whenever it's that, that's when the price go way. That's when we talk about something else. We talking about the internet where nobody got to do nothing but this, and that's it. It's literally gonna take 5 minutes. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah. Feel what I'm saying? Like it's almost really about that time for me to, you know what I'm saying? Make that flyer, be live, and post, send it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro. Niggas is thinking on what to do with that. But yeah, as far as that, it's like, man, you know, Yeah, so I know other people got other things in your life, and it's like, you know what? You got to understand that you're at a level where you can endure that. Cuz you may not know, if you're younger, you may not understand or know a lot of things in life, and that's a good thing. You don't need to know, like, you just need to ignore negativity and endure that and stack your money for real. Um Stack your money for real. But you know what I'm trying to think? Oh, snap, these people online. I should pull up to where they at right now. Are they live? Cause look, this is what people want me to do. They would, won't you battle? But I'm not battling. No, I'm not battling for free, and I'm not battling. I'm not battling for free. I'm not battling just to battle. I don't want to just battle and then lose. I'm gonna be mad because so I'm not battling. I'm not hurrying up to battle. You know what I'm saying? I am definitely not. Definitely not at all. You know what's crazy? There's some people that I want to battle, and it's like they know I want to battle, but they want to be able to have an angle. They want to be able to say I helped you with something, to be able to say, to be able to battle me, to be able to have a one round, like I helped you. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have known this. Like if it wasn't for me, then you wouldn't have a website. If it wasn't for me, this wouldn't be set up. If it wasn't for me, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like people are like sell out shows and do a show and do that and do that and do that. And it's like, yeah, but people out here are crazy, man. And it's like, I don't, man, I guess you just gotta move a certain way because I'm not the type of person to buy security and be out there with like at the show like with that. Like even though like hood security, yeah, like my homies, but you know what's so funny? I'm literally going out here not only to perform, but I'm also going out here to start a battle. Like, if I could, I'm gonna start many battles. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna instigate and I'm gonna start many battles around Charleston. I might start another YouTube just instigating other people to battle. Like, if it ain't me, But you know, people might be mad at me. They're like, "You're making a mockery of battle rap. How?" So, do what you can to endure. Ignore all negativity. Ignore what they're talking about. Know that you're a positive person. Read what you need to read to get better in life, or whatever you need. If you don't have something like driver's license, you don't have something like that, read the driver's license book. If you don't, like, make it your life to read it. If you don't have anything else to do, what you can do is read. At least one chapter a day. And if you don't feel like reading a chapter, read a page. Read one page a day. And then put the book up. Limit yourself. Don't just I'm gonna do a lot of other stuff, and we'll talk about that, because I wanna learn what it is, like a CDL and all that. So I'm gonna read. I'm gonna start reading things online too and posting it. But anyway, all right. Love y'all. Subscribe. You already know what it is, man. I'll see y'all soon.